Didn't think I'd hear your name again. Not like this, not after then. But the world has a way of turning slow back into places we used to know. You stood there like a memory, trying to become reality. Same eyes, but heavier now, like time had learned to bow. I forgot how silence feels when it suddenly becomes real. Between hello and the past, everything moves too fast, and my heart forgot the rules. It remembered only you. Me to you, like nothing ever really ends. It just returns again. After years, signals soft and wide, where all my feelings collide, and I don't out of tune, like life has rearranged the sound of everything we once found. We talk like strangers trying to heal what neither of us can conceal. Every word feels half disguised behind familiar eyes, and I can feel it underneath, the ghost of what we used to be. Everything becoming real. After years, signal fading light, still pulling me into the night. Two lives that time couldn't erase, meeting face to face. After years, signals stay or go. I already seem to know some loves don't end, they just restart inside the heart. And as you turn to walk away, I hear everything we didn't say, still echoing, still alive. after years inside. We stopped arriving at the same time, without ever drawing a line. Somewhere between your voice and mine, we started losing sync with time. It wasn't loud, it wasn't clear, just moments stretching into years. Small delays in every word, until the meaning wasn't heard. You looked at me, I looked away, not out of anger, just delay. Like something gentle came undone before we knew what we'd become. And no one really walked away. We just kept drifting day by day. Soft exit theory, slow and true, is how I disappeared from you. No broken glass, no final scene, just fading in between. Soft exit theory, calm and low, the way that only time would know. Two hearts that never said goodbye, just learn to simplify. It still feels slightly near, but less like love, more like veneer. The shape remains, the weight is gone, like echoes stretching on. We talk in safe and careful tones, like we're already on our own. And every smile we barely show confirms what we both know. Love can leave without a sound and still be hanging all around. Soft exit theory, slow and true, is how I disappeared from you. No broken glass, no final scene, just fading in between. Soft exit theory, calm and low, just learn to simplify. If I had tried to hold you tight, would it have changed the shape of night? Or was it always built to end without a message to send? Still, I don't blame the way we fall. We didn't fall at all. Soft exit theory, dimming light, two shadows blending into night. Not lost, not found, not torn apart, just quiet in the heart. Soft exit theory, letting go, the only way we know. And even now I can't deny, you never said goodbye. Just space where we used to be, still breathing quietly. shadow lingers where we used to meet. A photograph still burns in my hand. Two hearts tracing lines in shifting sand. You laugh like sunlight through cathedral glass. I swore forever wouldn't fade so fast, but time has teeth and it doesn't care. It left your voice hanging in the air, and I still feel you in the static of the night, like a signal that refuses to die. In the glass aurora, I still see your name, burning like a signal through the midnight flame. We were wildfire wrapped in gentle rain. Now I'm the echo calling out in vain. Oh, glass aurora, don't let love decay. Hold me in the light you took away. We built a world on a trembling wire, danced too close to a quiet fire. You said forever like it was a song, but even forever can go wrong. Now I walk through rooms we never closed, talk to ghosts nobody else knows. Every silence speaks your tone. I swear I'm not as alone. But every heartbeat turns into rewind, plain fragments left behind. In the glass aurora, I still see your name, burning like a signal through the midnight flame. We were wildfire wrapped in gentle rain. Now I'm the echo calling out in vain. Oh, glass aurora, don't let love decay. Hold me in the light you took away. If love was written in electric skies, we were the glitch between truth and lies. And I'd still choose the ache, the fall, the climb, just to hear you one more time. In the glass aurora, I still call your name, soft as thunder, beautiful and strange. Some hearts don't break, they just rearrange, turning love into a ghost that never changes. Oh, glass aurora, fade but don't erase. You are the memory I can't replace. Neon rain and your face in the light. We met beneath a satellite glow, two broken signals nobody would know. Your voice was static turning into gold, a story of fire we never told. I wore your silence like a second skin. We built a heaven where the cracks let in. Every promise hung like a thread in air. Too beautiful for time to care. But even stars can drift off course, lost inside their own remorse. In the crimson orbit of our love, we kept spinning, but it wasn't enough. Two hearts colliding in celestial rain, pulling each other back into pain. Oh, crimson orbit, don't let us fade. We were the light that the darkness made. Now I hear you in electric nights and fading echoes of city lights. You're in the radio between the songs, where every goodbye still feels wrong. I try to rewrite what we became, but every version still spells your name. And every road I take alone leads back to a world we called our own. And time just bends around the loss, like gravity, we both got caught in the crimson orbit of our love. We kept spinning, but it wasn't enough. Two hearts colliding in celestial rain, pulling each other back into pain. Oh, crimson orbit, don't let us fade. We were the light that the darkness made. If I could break the laws of distance and time, I'd pull your silence back into mine. But love like ours doesn't land or stay. It just keeps burning, then slips away. In the crimson orbit, I still feel you near, a ghost of forever, suspended in fear. We were never meant to escape the flame, just learn how to love inside the pain. Oh, crimson orbit, slow your spin. Let me begin where you begin. Satellite glow, fading slow. But I still know, I still know. You stood where the night forgot its name, a quiet fire without a flame. I heard your silence call my skin, like something sacred pulling me in. We Spoken glances, not in words, soft collisions never hurt, but I could feel the future bend. Every beginning scared to end, and I knew love when it didn't ask to stay, just rewrote me anyway. In your obsidian halo, I lost my way. Black glass heaven, where we used to pray. You were the light I couldn't hold, too warm, too close, too cold. In your obsidian halo, I still remain, a beautiful fracture wrapped in pain. We learned to dance on fragile air, pretending nothing wasn't there, but every touch began to fade, like echoes in a blade we made. You smiled like midnight, learning dawn, a fragile truth already gone, and I held on just long enough to mistake goodbye for love. Now every memory cuts like sound, turning upward, spinning down. In your obsidian halo, I lost my way. Black glass heaven, where we used to pray. You were the light I couldn't hold, too warm, too close, too cold. In your obsidian halo, I still remain, a beautiful fracture wrapped in pain. If I could rewrite the shape of fate, I'd hold the moment before it breaks. But even stars collapse and grow into shadows we used to know. In your obsidian halo, I call your name, soft as thunder, burning the same. We were never meant to last, just reflections in stained glass. In your obsidian halo, I still stay, loving you in a shattered way. Quiet, fading, gone, still I belong. Still I belong. Still I belong. Don't tell me you're okay, I can see it on your face. You've been hurt 100 ways, and you're scared it's all the same. How many times did you believe promises they couldn't keep? Every house they turned to gone, left you holding on too long. I can see it in your eyes, all the hurt you try to hide, like you're waiting for it to break before it even feels okay. You don't have to carry everything alone. Let me show you something you've never been shown. Oh, I just wanna be the one express your heart. We can take it slow from start. I'll be patient, I'll be here till you finally feel it clear. Every doubt you ever knew, I'll be breaking them for you. Not with words but what I do. Every day I'll prove it's true. I won't let you fall like you did before. Every time you call, I'll be at your door. I can be your one more smile tonight. Turn your tears into something like show you love that feels so right. You don't have to be alone. Let me put you first this time. Give you more than empty nights. If you let me in your life, you'll never feel alone. I'm not here to say I'm perfect, but I know what you deserve is someone who'll stay when it's hard, someone who won't break your heart. Give me just a chance to try. I won't let it pass you by. I'll be everything you need if you just believe. I can be your one more smile tonight. Turn your dark into something bright. Hold you close and make it right. You don't have to be alone. Let me show you what you're worth. What your heart is something sure. If you let me in your world, you'll never feel alone. One more smile, that's all I need for you. Tell me why we're still here, if we both know it's gone. We don't talk like we used to, but we're still here. Used to feel like everything was falling right into place. Now we barely say a word, still we're sharing the same space. Every look turns into doubt, every touch feels out of time. We keep holding on somehow to something we can't define. We both feel it fading, but we won't say it out loud. Like if we ignore it, it won't break us down. Are you here for me tonight, or just scared to say goodbye? Are we holding on too tight to something we lost inside? Maybe we're just afraid of being alone, calling it love, but we already know this isn't right, but we won't let go. We'd rather stay than face the unknown. Every night we play pretend like we're not close to the end. If we let this fall apart, but we know who we are. It's the silence in between that says more than what we say, like we're waiting for a sign that never comes our way. We don't fight like we did before, we just slowly drift apart. But we still reach out at night like we don't know how to stop. We both feel it breaking, but we keep holding on. Like if we keep breathing, it won't be gone. Maybe we're just afraid of being alone, calling it We don't talk like we used to, but we're still here. I still talk to you sometimes, like you never said goodbye. Raise a glass, even if it's just me. Feels like you're still here somewhere. There was a time we didn't know how fast the days could come and go. We laughed like nothing ever ends, like we'd stay the same again. Now your chair is still, but I see your shadow passing by. And every little thing I do, there's a piece that leads to you. And it hurts, yeah it does, but I hold on to the love. Here's to every moment we had, every word, every laugh. Even if you're not here now, you're still with me somehow. We'll keep the light you left behind in every memory we find. Through the tears and through the years, you're still right here. Everybody breaks sometimes, everybody says goodbye, but the love we couldn't keep still lives inside of me. I still hear you in my mind, in the quiet, in between lines. Every story that we told feels like something I can hold. I don't need to see your face to know you never left this place. You're in the way I carry on, in every right after the wrong. And I know, even now, you tell me don't look down. We'll keep the light you left behind in every memory we find. Through the tears and through the years, you're still right here. Everybody breaks sometimes, everybody says goodbye, but the love we couldn't keep still lives inside of me. If I could have one more day, I don't know what I would say. Maybe nothing, just stay close, like we did the most. But I guess this is the way we learn to carry yesterday. Now this pain that pulls us down, but it's something we pass around. We'll keep the light you left behind, let it guide us through the night. Every step, every breath, you're not gone, not yet. Everybody hurts sometimes, but we're stronger every time. Every love we couldn't keep becomes the light we need. Raise a glass to the ones we still feel. Don't look away. Can you feel it now? Even in the dark, we're burning out loud. Falling through a silent wave, thought I'd never find my way, but your eyes lit up the sky like a spark I couldn't hide. Every pressure, every weight tried to pull me down again, but with you I feel it break like the dawn after the rain. I can feel it in my bones, something bigger than we know. In the darkest to glow, we don't fade, we just grow. We still shine, we still shine. Through the dark, through the night, even when the world goes cold. Still shine, we still shine. We're like fire in the sky, burning bright. We don't hide, every scar turned to light. Now we're glowing in the night. Feel the energy inside, like the stars coming alive. We don't break, the night into a day. Every shadow that we faced only made us more awake. I can feel it in my veins, turning loss into a flame. Every fall, every pain built the strength that we became. We're like fire in the sky, burning bright, burning bright. We don't hide, every scar turned to light. Now we're glowing in the night. Feel the energy inside, like the stars coming alive. We don't break, we align. We're forever in this light. If the world fades away, we'll still find a way. In the silence, in the storm, we'll be more than before. Let it rise, let it flow. Everything we didn't know, now it lives, now it shows in the way we go. Like diamonds in the sky, shine through you and I. Every dark we survive, turn to something alive. Feel the power in the light. We don't run, we don't hide. Through it all, we still rise and we shine. We still shine. We still shine. We still shine. We still shine, 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 You can tell by the way she walks that she's my girl. You can tell by the way she talks, she rules the world. You can see in her eyes then, oh, I miss her change. She's my girl, my super. And then she said, it's okay, I got lost on the way, but I'm a super girl, and super girls don't cry. And then she said, it's alright, I got home late last night, but I'm a super girl, and super girls just fly. And then she says, and nothing can go wrong when you're in love. What can go wrong? Then she laughed, but night turned into day. But she never feels the other room. And then she said, it's okay, I got lost on the way, but I'm a super girl, and super girls don't cry. And then she said, it's alright, I got home late last night, didn't know how fast the years could come and go. Just a spark in quiet rooms. Now it's everything I hold on to. You were there through every change, every loss and every gain. Somehow time just made it clear. You're the reason I'm still here. If everything we build turns in memories, I still go back and choose you every time. If the lights go out and we're the last two, I'll still be right here next to you. Through every end and every view, I'd spend it all with you. So hold my hand when we grow old and our stories all been told. If my world begins to fall apart, you'll still be where my heart is. Every second, every breath, I walk with you through life and death. When it's all said and we're through, I'll still choose you. Dancing slow in empty space, lifelines forming on your face. Every moment, every year, somehow brought us closer here. We built a home in simple ways, in quiet nights and longer days. Nothing fancy, nothing new, just a life I shared with you. And if we had one more day with nothing left to lose, I wouldn't change a thing as long as I'm with you. So hold my hand when we grow old and our stories all been told. If my world begins to fall apart, you'll still be where my heart is. Every second, every breath, I walk with you through life and death. When it's all said and we're through, I'll still choose you. And when the silence fills the air and we're just shadows in a chair, I look at you the way I do, like time never moved. If this is all we ever knew, then I'm still grateful it was you. So hold my hand when we grow old, when our stories all been told. Even when the world feels far, you'll still be where you are. Every second, every breath, I stay with you past every end. When it's all said and we're through, I'll still choose you till the end. It's always you. You didn't even sound like you were leaving. The room was still, the clock was loud. I watched your mouth but lost the sound. You didn't shout, you didn't cry, you just looked tired in the light. I waited for your voice to shake, for something in your heart to break. But you were calm, too calm to fight, like you'd already left inside. And I keep replaying that moment, trying was how easy you sounded when you said it. When you said it, goodbye. I could have handled tears from you, some kind of proof it hurt you too. But every word felt clean and cold, like love was something you outgrew. You said, I think it's better now, like we were weather passing out. And I just stood there breaking slow while you let go, like letting go. I don't remember all the reasons, just the silence in your tone. It wasn't goodbye that broke me, it was the way you said it, like I was just a chapter you were finally done reading. No anger, no regrets, no reaching for my hand. It wasn't goodbye that broke me, it was how easy you sounded when you said it. Did you practice being calm? Did you know before I knew? Were you gone for weeks already, while I was still loving you? I can forgive the leaving, maybe someday, maybe time, but I don't know how to heal from the quiet in your goodbye. It wasn't goodbye that broke me, it was the way you said it, like all the love we carried never weighed on you a second. No trembling, no turning back, no, please understand. It wasn't goodbye that broke me, it was how little you broke when you said it. When you said it, goodbye. How little you broke when you said Say it again. Maybe this time it'll hurt less. I didn't know it was goodbye, not yet. You wrapped your arms around me like any other night. I closed my eyes for a second, thinking we had time. There was no storm in the hallway, no suitcase by the door, just your heartbeat against me, like I'd heard 1,000 times before. If I had known that moment would be the last one I could keep, the last time you held me, I didn't hold on tight enough. I let the moment pass me like it wasn't made of us. like you always used to do. I didn't ask for answers, I didn't read your eyes. I just stood there believing we'd have another goodbye. Now every memory after feels smaller than that touch. The last time you held me, I didn't hold on tight enough. I let the moment pass me like it wasn't made of us. Now I replay it slowly and break where I was fine. 'Cause the last time you held me became the first night I lost my to your heart. I know that love was leaving before it turned away, and I would hold you like forever, even if forever couldn't stay. Thought I had more time. I let you walk into the night with words still trapped behind my teeth. I told myself I'd call you later, like later was guaranteed. Your jacket faded down the hallway, your footsteps disappeared, and I just stood there in the silence, too proud to say what you needed to hear. Now every clock sounds like a warning, every memory asks my name. If tomorrow never came, would you know I loved you? Would the last thing that I gave be enough to hold on to? If yesterday was all we had, I would have held you through the pain. I would have said the words I swallowed if I knew tomorrow never came. Never came, would you know? I replay the way you looked at me Maybe I was running out of time. There's a message still unfinished with your name across the screen. And I hate that love can be so loud inside a heart that doesn't speak. I don't fear the dark as much as all the things I left unsaid. If tomorrow never came, would you know I loved you? Would the last thing that I gave be enough to hold on to? If yesterday was all we had, I would have held you through the pain. I would have said the words I swallowed if I knew tomorrow never came. I should have called your name. I should have crossed that room. I should have fallen apart if it meant reaching you. Now I'm talking to the ceiling like heaven has your line, begging one more second from a life that won't rewind. If tomorrow never came, I hope somehow you knew that every breath I didn't say was still reaching out for you. If yesterday was all we had, I would have loved you without shame. I would have given you my whole heart if I knew tomorrow never came. If tomorrow never came, I hope somehow you knew. So I'll say it now. I loved you. I keep telling people I'm better, but I don't know who I'm lying to. Your picture's gone from the hallway, but I still look there when I pass, like some part of me is waiting with you. I can leave the places, but I can't leave the time. I'm not in your life, but I'm still yours somehow. Still reaching for a love that isn't there now. I try to move still find me kneeling where your memory survives. I hear your voice in old apartments, in the rain against the glass. And I hate that moving forward still feels like walking through the past. Maybe time can change the weather, but not the way you changed my life. I'm not in your life, but I'm still yours somehow. Still reaching for a love that isn't there now. I try to move, I try to breathe, but every road comes back to what we used to be. I'm not in your arms, but I still feel the vow. Like my heart forgot we're over now. You let me go, but I don't know how. I'm not in your life, but I'm still yours somehow. If I give my heart to someone new, will it still say your name? If I build a life without you, will it ever feel the same? I don't wanna keep on waiting for a door that won't reopen, but loving you became a language I don't know how to unspoken. I'm not in your life, but I'm still yours somehow. Still holding on to what I should put down. I tell the world I'm finally free, but there's a part of me you'll always keep. I'm not in your arms, but I still feel the vow. Like goodbye never reached my heart somehow. You let me go, but I don't know how. I'm not in your life, but I'm still yours somehow. I moved on everywhere except inside. I still leave the hallway light on, just in case. Your keys don't hang beside the door, your shoes aren't here anymore. But every night before I sleep, I still move through the house quietly. One cup sitting by the sink, half the bed untouched in sheets. Funny how an empty room can still feel full of you. Maybe love doesn't leave all at once. Maybe part of it stays behind. Love left the 'cause love left the light on. Left the light on. Come home someday. I still hear you in the hall when the silence gets too loud. Your laugh lives in little things like records spinning softly now. Friends say I should let it go, pack your memory into boxes. But some goodbyes don't really close, they just echo